Item number 4, presentations. We have 3 this evening, and the meeting hopefully will be fairly short, so I'm going to read them all. The first one is receive a presentation from Deborah Odom, Project Director for Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, RSVP of San Mateo County, and present proclamation on Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service. You're on.
Thank you, Mayor Ruane and members of the San Bruno City Council. Thank you for inviting me here this evening and to accept this proclamation and to give you a very brief overview of RSVP of San Mateo and Northern Santa Clara counties. Just before leaving my office tonight, I checked the Corporation for National and Community Service website, and I want to let you know that Mayor Ruane is listed on their website as being one of 832 mayors across the country who are engaged in the very first ever Mayor's Day of Recognition of National Service. So congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
And to spotlight the impact of national service and to thank those who serve, mayors across the country are participating in this first ever day, which is today. On every day in cities across America, national service is tackling tough problems and strengthening communities. Whether supporting food banks, homeless shelters, restoring city parks, building homes, mentoring and helping children, national service members are working with mayors to tackle tough community problems. As the federal agency for service and volunteering, the Corporation for National and Community Service annually engages over 4 million citizens at 70,000 sites across the country. They leverage federal and private funds to support organizations that achieve measurable results that are needed where the need is greatest. Programs funded and regulated by the Corporation for National and Community Service include AmeriCorps, VISTA. AmeriCorps was started during the Clinton administration. VISTA is truly the domestic Peace Corps. And then the Senior Corps. Mills Peninsula Health Services is the sponsor of all 3 programs that make up the Senior Corps. There's the Foster Grandparent Program, the Senior Companion Program, and both of these programs were started during Sergeant Shriver's War on Poverty back in the 60s. It was started, and they say that because someone is low income does not mean that they are unable to serve. The stipend that those volunteers receive offsets the costs associated with being a volunteer. The volunteers in those 2 programs serve a minimum of 15 hours a week, which is truly a commitment for an older adult. RSVP is the only national service program that does not offer a stipend to volunteers. Members of RSVP can serve anywhere from 4 to 40 hours a week at many, many different kinds of agencies that need and use their time, talents, and skills. Senior Corps started as a demonstration project to show that older adults are not just the recipients of services. They're not sitting on their front porch in the rocking chairs waiting for someone to come and help them. They can be the providers of services. I've heard it said that older adults are the largest and fastest growing natural resource in this country. Just because someone is older does not indicate that they are less able to serve their communities. It's up to programs like RSVP to capture the experience and knowledge of older adults and put it to good use. That's what we've been demonstrating since 1971. RSVP in San Mateo County is celebrating 39 years with approximately 800 members serving in about 88 different nonprofit organizations. In San Bruno, RSVP boasts a membership of about 60 people, some who have been members of RSVP for over 25 years. Their lifetime hours of service recorded with RSVP is over 466,000 hours. And with an estimated value of $24.18 an hour, these folks have provided, you can say, $11.2 million worth of service. Some of the agencies where these volunteers serve include the Tax Aid program with AARP, American Red Cross, right here at the Senior Center, Daly City Peninsula Partnership, HICAP of San Mateo County, Kaiser Permanente, Mills Peninsula, San Mateo Medical Center, the Ombudsman Program, Peninsula Family Services, Peninsula Humane Society and SPCA, Second Harvest Food Bank. Down at the airport, they serve as travelers' information aides, as well as they serve at the USO. And they also serve at the Vista Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired. So again, I thank you for this acknowledgement and this show of public support. And are there any questions?
Well, don't go away. I have a proclamation for you. And you told us a lot of the things that are already in the proclamation, but I want to read a few words. Whereas AmeriCorps members and Senior Corps volunteers demonstrate commitment, dedication, and patriotism by making an intensive commitment to service, a commitment that remains with them in their future endeavors, and whereas the Corporation for National Community Service shares a priority with mayors nationwide to engage citizens, improve lives, and strengthen communities, and is joining with mayors across the country to support the Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service on April 9, 2013. Therefore, be it resolved that I, Jim Ruane, Mayor of the City of San Bruno, do hereby proclaim April 9, 2013 as National Service Recognition Day and encourage residents to recognize the positive impact of national service in our city, to thank those who serve, and to find ways to give back to their communities. I'd like to give this to you now.
I do have a question. If someone would like to volunteer, how do they do that? And what is your age? When you say older, what do you mean by older?
55.
55, okay.
Yes. This program is funded to serve folks age 55 and older. I just turned 55, so I went into 55 kicking and screaming because now I'm old enough for my own program. But you can contact me at Mills Peninsula Health Services. Just ask for the RSVP program. We're housed at Senior Focus, which is across the street from the hospital. Senior Focus is a department of Mills Peninsula Health Services. They run an Adult Day Healthcare and Alzheimer's Day Resource Center. And the mission of Senior Focus is to provide these services to help older adults retain their independence and not have to go live in skilled nursing facilities. The Adult Day Healthcare program provides the medical therapies, speech therapy, occupational, physical therapy, as well as the social therapies, recreation, music, art, and such. And they became the sponsor of the RSVP program 19 years ago because volunteering helps older adults retain their independence. Gives them a reason to get up and get dressed and get out of the house and go do something and engage in the community, being socially connected. All those wonderful things that volunteering can do. So RSVP fits the mission of Senior Focus. So it's a perfect blend. They really do value this program and they sink a lot into it. It's a really good match.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Worthy.
Thank you. Also, as an aside, but related to this, I was contacted by a gentleman at Skyline College, and he said he'd like me to recognize a couple of people that work up there. Joshua Jubilier, he's a Spark Point Vista member. Skyline is focused on developing the capacity of the center to better meet the needs of clients and is an invaluable part of their team. And also Sabrina Lawrence Gomez, an AmeriCorps National Service member, serves with Climate Corps Bay Area. So I'd like to recognize those individuals also. So thank you very much for your presentation. And thanks for all the hard work you do.